Hey guys, it's the Melody File, Max More Fire Emblem, the Blazing Blade. Last time, we managed to reach the Royal Men's and are currently in the process of stopping Prince Zephiel from being assassinated by the Black Fang, which includes one of the four Fangs, Ursula, who gave quite a bit of damage to Fiora, which is why I'm healing her up right now. And also in the process of trying to assassinate the Prince, Jafar and Nino both defected from the Black Fang, and Nino has actually joined our side, surprisingly, and oh, there's that thief that stole the Delphi shield, which took me by complete surprise. Which, I'm probably not gonna get that thing now, because he also stole a rescue staff, and I believe when a thief steals multiple shit, you only get the last thing they stole, which I'm not really that fussed over, because while Delphi shields are great, I can go without using them. I think the rescue staff is the better between the two things. Speaking of which, yep, we get it right now, and I'm gonna have to drop something since Merlinus is full of his inventory, so get rid of that vulnerary. So now that we have Nino on our side, it's time to go over her stats, and I have been waiting a very long time in the game to sort of go over this. And I've had a lot to say about Nino, so I've been waiting for this moment for very long. Nino falls under the last of the three main archetypes in Fire Emblem. She is part of the Est archetype. S characters have very low levels and join very late in the game. Nino is a level 5 mage at chapter 26 in the game. As such, she also has very low stats starting off. Keyword being starting off, because the thing of S characters is they have very high stat growths. Look at those stat growths. They are pretty much almost all extremely high, except for defense, which even then is only 25%. And Zephiel just killed a man, which, you know, is still a quarter of the time, so it's not that bad for the lowest stat. Now, there's been a lot of debates on the internet amongst Fire Emblem fans on whether S characters are any good, and I especially see this a lot with Nino, in which more often than not, I see people say that Nino is a bad character. However, honestly, and I say this from personal experience because I use Nino as a legitimate team member on my first playthrough, I actually think that she can be really good. Yeah, I'm honestly saying that. I know it's going to piss off a lot of people that I'm saying this, but still, I have never really been the one to follow popular opinion anyway, so fuck it. But, with Nino, while she does have to obviously finish off weakened enemies at first in order to gain experience, once she gets, like, a couple of levels, which is, like, in the low double digits, really, which isn't that hard to reach anyway, for reasons I shall show later, she can end up being a massive force to be reckoned with. She can end up sort of soloing a lot of enemies by herself, even potentially promoted ones. So, eventually, Nino can not only surpass Urk as a mage, but she can potentially surpass Pent. And you saw how powerful Pent is. I mean, granted, I do think Pent is the better option between the two because you don't have to train him up, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm using Nino on my team. I am straight up saying that right now. Because I just kind of want to show why I personally think that Nino is not a bad character. Of course, I'm not going to force you to change your opinion. I'm not going to be all like that, because if you think Nino's a bad character, that's absolutely fine. It's just, I want to show why I personally think that she is an underrated character, and can actually be very good. Anyway, on the subject of things that also happened in the last episode, Dart and Will also reached their A-rank support conversation. And it brought more light to the whole sort of like, you know, Dart-Dan situation that we've seen throughout their support conversations. So, as you can... Oh, there's that bishop! I was wondering where he is. That's gotta be the guy with the Elysian whip that I've heard about. So, as you can probably guess at this point, yes, Dart is heavily implied to be Dan. It's never outright stated in the game itself, but, you know, it's heavily implied. And there's also another thing about that whole situation that, unfortunately, I can't really show off, just because, well... Just because it involves having Dart support with a character I'm not using on my team. But if you remember when we first met Rebecca, she said that she was looking for her missing brother. Yes, this is going where you think it's going. Not only is Dart heavily implied to be Dan, but Dan is Rebecca's missing brother. So yes, Dart is Rebecca's brother. There's that mystery coming to light now. But anyway, good thing Raven managed to weaken that hero there, because Nino can obviously, hopefully, finish him off. And then I can obviously show why I think training her up isn't that hard in the end. She got 100 experience for killing that guy. And now she's already got a level up. And 2 very good stats went up as well. So I'm probably gonna have to have somebody rescue Nino, though, admittedly, at some point. But, well, actually, yeah, Lucius, you can obviously take care of this guy. But, granted, Nino only got 100 experience because she killed a promoted character. But even when she kills unpromoted enemies, she still gains, like, over 50 experience. Which, you know, is a lot. And because, so yeah, that's obviously the reason why, obviously part of the factor of why I wanted to use Nino on my team. Other than the fact that I just kind of wanted a challenge, because I know it's going to be a bit tough to keep her alive at this point. But, you know, obviously that's going to bring a lot of stress, and people love it when I get stressed out, so, you know, it's a win for them! But, yeah, the other factor is just that Nino, it gains so much experience for... Well, Nino just gains so much experience from killing enemies, that the fact that she can end up reaching that sort of area where she gets really good very quickly. I mean, honestly, I don't really use S characters that much. I generally don't really bother using them. But with Nino, I make an exception. There's also another reason why I wanted to use Nino, other than just the fact that I feel she's kind of underrated, but I'll save that for later when it's a bit more appropriate. And that's pretty much everything I really wanted to say for this episode, because the only other things I have left to write down on my phone are things that well, oops, I didn't want to move Will, actually, are things that I can't really talk about right now, that's all, because they're kind of more appropriate to save for later. Anyway, where's Florina right now? Because there's something very important that you want to obviously have Nino do with Jafar, and obviously want to get that done before this chapter's over. And I do know that there are some knights that come here, and they will be perfect to take on, for Nino to take out, as you can see right there. I hope Nino can, yeah, only 1 damage from this monk. So, okay, even though obviously you only just did 10 damage, you still, obviously, you know, did a decent number of damage on him. Okay, there's that bishop, and he has Divine. Whoa. I have never seen that tome before. Okay. Let's see. We need someone to finish him off. Because, let me just check. Yes, he is the guy with the Elysian Whip. So, Will, let's see. You can kill him. And I think you do have an empty infantry slot. Well, especially since the iron bow broke. So you can actually keep it so we don't have to worry about dropping anything. And Will gets a pointless critical. I did remember that I gave Will, a secret book back in chapter 23 to use, but I never ended up going around to using it, so I should probably kind of use that. Dart kind of needs healing up a bit, but I'm kind of wanting Priscilla to do that. What? Priscilla's close to level 15, which is obviously when I want to promote her, but okay. Nino, what can you do against this guy? Let me see. 15? Oh, shit. That's not good. 10? Oh, why does this have to happen to me? Let's see, what's his range? Okay, you can go up against Raven. What can you actually do? Now that I think about it. Yep, you can do most of it HP. I might have to do some rescuing shit here, because I'm pretty sure this is an Ursula's bolting range, and I need to get people the hell out of there. Well, whatever. Okay. So Raven does most of this guy's HP. Nino can finish him off, and I'm gonna have to do some rescuing shit here eventually, I know that. Let's see. How far can... Okay, yeah. I'll get Dart to go over there, and then I can have Ninian sort of dance for him, so then he can end up finishing off the, that monk there, so that monk doesn't end up becoming a problem later on either. Because I was initially gonna have Raven do that, but then I saw that Nino couldn't take out the frickin', the goddamn knight. Made me worried. Okay. Oh, oops, you're not close enough. Well, actually, I should check. Okay, I'll swing, and let's see if Lucius can rescue Nino. Okay, just wanted to double check that. So, okay, Nino, now you can finish the guy off. You have a 100% chance of hitting him. So now we can also see how much experience Nino gains from killing an unpromoted character. See, like, she goes from 12 to 65. Like, she's already over halfway to reaching level 7 at this point. Okay, so Lucius, you rescue Nino to save her from Ursula, and then Oswin, you can do that as well. I mean, granted, you're not the best at taking magic attacks, but your resistance isn't that bad. Okay, and Dart, you finish this guy off. You can take him out in one hit. Whew. Now, I think there is also a general also in the mix around here, so that's going to be a bit tough. Let's see if I can try and maybe have Lynn sort of go in and maybe distract them a bit. I'll have her go, like, say, here, I guess. Okay, and then, I'll try also maybe seeing if Fiora can potentially be bait, but I'll have Priscilla use the barrier staff in order to decrease her resistance, so then, obviously, she won't take as much damage from a bolting. Okay, then... So, I'll just have Fiora sort of, like, go, like, here. And then, Sane, maybe you could also sort of, like, be a bit of bait, but hide in the pillars again. I know I can technically count 10 from, like, wherever, like, Ursula is supposed to be, but... Since I'm not exactly sure if the spot where I think she is the actual spot, then I'm just gonna obviously stay, like, here just to be safe. And Eliwood and Hector still surprisingly have not reached the A support conversation. I don't really know why that hasn't happened yet, but okay. And right, Florina again. These knights are pretty much the only thing that I'm really gonna have Nino sort of deal with in this chapter, really, because once sort of we're done with that, we can. Oh boy, nope, she's going after us with 21 damage. That's half his HP. Okay, luckily I've still got Lucius on standby though, and Ninian's not too far away, so. Oh God, Lucius! Ah! Lucius is probably going to kill this guy anyway, so it's going to put the kind of bit of the plan in jeopardy, but at least Nino got A level and is close to another level. And there's the general! Okay, only 14. That actually surprises me for a general going up against Lucius. But Lucius is probably going to kill him anyway. Yep! Never mind that! And it's still worth it, though, to get Nino some more experience. Okay, Lucius, you're level 4. Lucius is a pretty good decoy for Ursula's bolting because he has high resistance, but it's just that... Oh, there's that shaman! I knew those shamans started spawning at some point, but luckily Priscilla will only take 4 damage, even if he hits, which he does, despite the low chance. Oh yeah, I remember my first playthrough, I got Nino some experience by fighting against weakened shamans, but... Yeah, considering that Florina and by extension Jafar were kind of nearby, that wasn't really the best strategy to use. Okay, then, we gotta get... So, okay. Everybody pull back. Then, Lucius, just gotta move Merlinus out of the way. Okay, then. Lucius, you go and heal up Oswin with your heal. Don't think this will fully heal him, but whatever. We definitely want to keep Oswin alive, and then I can go and see if I can try and kill Ursula right now. Because, I mean, as long as she's still got bolting equipped, she can't actually fight back if we get close range to her. And, obviously, Sane can take out this guy in one hit, so obviously I really want to deal with Ursula right now. I mean, did I mention this in the previous episode? I don't think I did, but, if Ursula dies, then, I mean, if you don't kill Ursula, then she... You are kidding me right now. If you don't kill Ursula, she'll end up dying in a cutscene after this chapter ends. Thank you, Fiora. Okay. So yeah, I kind of obviously just want to kill Ursula just because, you know, to gain more experience, really, because I never actually... There she is! She is a level 15 Valkyrie. A Valkyrie being a promoted troubadour. Oh, yes. Okay, then. I can actually finally sort of check. I mean, granted, obviously, it shows her movement range as well. Let's see. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, whatever. I'm still just keeping a go at where he is right now, because I don't want to take any goddamn chances, really, at this point. And wow, Osmond actually did get fully healed. I wasn't even paying attention. All I really want to move left is Florina. And then probably I can just drop Jafar off here then, because there's no enemies around for him to sort of like potentially steal experience from. Okay then, this is all I can really do right now, so hopefully Ursula will miss again. Yes, Lynn, you dodge it! And then we just gotta worry really about that mage, but the rage obviously shouldn't be that much of a problem between the two. Especially if he's going after Fiora and doing no damage, it would have made more sense to go after Lynn. Okay, then, at this point, since Ursula is in our sights, we can fight against her. There's some more reinforcements, though, as well. Okay, okay. Let's see, how much damage can Fiora do to Ursula? 9, so that'll be 18. That'll be half her HP. Lyn? Monikari? Lyn can actually straight up kill her, like, right away. Oh my god, I was a bit worried when I saw that she was level 15, but just so that Fiora can get a little bit more experience, I'll have her sort of weaken Ursula a bit, and then have Lyn finish her off. Okay, then. Very easy way to kill Ursula there, by just having her, like, go in when she has bolting. So, you do have to be kind of fast, but, you know, once you sort of get the hang of it, it's not really a problem. Yeah, I'll use the Steel Sword just to save you some of the money, Cuddy. Because, again, don't even have a chance to miss. So, die! Ugh! Gah! This can't... Lady Sonya! Now Lyn's obviously definitely going to get another level up there. Obviously never got to see what happens if you kill Ursula, so I just want to do this to maybe have something a bit more sort of interesting to see during this LP. Okay, she went down much faster than I'd actually thought, though, as well. Okay, so now that she's gone, we can just kind of have Priscilla sort of, you know, move in and heal all the weakened people, and also have Legault, you know... Well, actually, what's the range on this guy? Okay, keep Legault out of that guy's range, but obviously now make him go towards, obviously, the treasure chest, hopefully before the chapter ends. Lucius... I need you to kind of stay out of range, because I think there's some reinforcements in the corner right there. Drop Nino off there, have Ninian dance for Nino, and then we can do the very important thing that you need to have Nino do with Jafar for this chapter. And Ninian also gains a level up, so it builds more suspense! And, damn, Ninian, okay! Hey, Nino? Talk to Jafar. Jafar!
Nino, I told you to flee.
No, these people came and helped me! Hurry, Jafar! Come with me!
Go. There's no need to save a life without worth.
Jafar!
I am a corpse. I have been dead since the day I was born. Leave me.
No! If you're not coming, then I'm staying. I don't want you to die, Jafar.
Nino.
Jafar does not actually join us, but, well, this is a Nintendo game where one of the characters literally just straight up said, I am a corpse, I have been dead since the day I was born. Again, Nintendo is just for kids, what? Anyway, Florina, I have wanted that Elysian Whip for you, so now, since you're level 20, use it! Alright! Even though she's going to be a bit behind her sister, Florina still obviously prefers the air because she is now also a Falcon/Falco Knight. And obviously she can also use swords now. That's the way I can at least sort of clear up my inventory a bit. Let's see. Still no supports. But okay then. Actually, I should have checked. Okay, Priscilla's safe as well. Now, I know obviously one of those Shums is coming. It's probably going to go after Sane, so I'll put him in the pillars so that he has, you know, less chance of hitting him. Now, I don't really think there's much left for me to do at this point. I'll keep Will here, because I would imagine there's probably going to be another magic user, and you can probably just attack him from that range anyway. Oh, okay then. Yeah, that's really all I can do right now, so just end off this turn. There's not really that much of this chapter left to do. Oh, there was another mage. But he still can't do any damage to Fiora anyway. Okay then. This episode's probably not going to be that long just in terms of, like, the actual length of the gameplay, but I know the end of this chapter is quite a long cutscene. However, obviously, I don't really want to split this chapter into 3 parts if possible. It's just that we might have a big chunk of this chapter be devoted just to, well, just to a cutscene. Alright then, anyway, since I have just straight up outright said that I'm going to use Nino, which is obviously going to cause so much hate. I would fully expect this video to get a ton of dislikes. I am going to make some preparations for Neo in the future. I am going to take that angelic robe that Isadora had. I'm going to take that talisman that we got in the previous chapter. And anything else? Yeah, you know what? Aphis drops as well. And then obviously have her use that shit. I mean, granted, there are probably better characters Aphis drops on. Like, I know the wiki recommends like characters like Canis and Louise. It's just the fact that since I'm not using them, which the general problem with Ava's drops is by the point you get them in the game, there isn't really that many characters who kind of need them, which is the problem. So, because Nino is pretty much the only character I'm actually using on my team that really kind of benefits from Ava's drops at this point, I'm going to give them to her, honestly. That's only my really good logic. If you're using, like, Candace or Louise, then I definitely recommend using it on them instead. Alright. And it can obviously just make Nino's stat growths even better and make her... Okay, more crits! This chapter is being defined by the chapter crits because we've gotten so many crits throughout the whole thing. Even from just Jafar and Nino when they were just ally units. And then Lyn, you can finish them off with just the Iron Sword here. Lyn and Fiora would definitely be the MVPs of this chapter if there were any in this game. And more crits! Just as I'm talking about how we keep getting crits, we get even more of them. Fucking hell. Okay, then Sane's also near this guy, so we can take him out. Take him out with the Iron Axe so he can potentially wield stronger axes later on. Okay, then. Let's see, we just still need to... It's playing the victory music, but the chapter still isn't over because of the fact that it's not technically has a kill all enemies requirement in it. I guess actually, since there obviously isn't any enemies down here now, I can have Will sort of take out that secret book that I was mentioning before. I could use it on Nino, but I don't know. I think obviously I shouldn't give every single thing to her and just kind of give that to Will. I mean, Nino's skill is obviously probably one of her highest stat growths anyway, so not really much of a problem. Nini, you can kind of get in a better position for Priscilla. Priscilla, oh, she's so close. She's so close right now, and then obviously I can promote her, and I think that will just be like every character I'm going to use on my team promoted, except for, well, Nino, obviously, since I've just added her, and obviously Eliwood and Hector. Actually, wait a minute, speaking of them, do they have their No, they don't, motherfucker! You know what? Also, Oswin, you can, let's see if I can try and get your B support with Hector, and then drop Raven off there, and I guess also put Lucius there to support with Raven as well, and I need... You know, yeah, that's probably what the rest of the chapter is going to be, just working on supports at this point. And yeah, that's everybody else moved. So... Okay then. First off, Priscilla, you go over and heal Lucius with... Yeah, the mend is what's needed, really, at this point. So cover him with that giant spirit bomb of healing energy. And now, you reach level 15, which is when I want to promote you. And I can have Ninian dance and sort of do that. I mean, if Priscilla ended up getting like a decent chunk of experience into obviously her next level, then I would have waited till the next level after that to promote her. But again, as I was saying before, I feel like if I wait to have Priscilla reach level 20, there's going to be barely any time left in the game to actually to really sort of get use out of her promoted class. So anyway, as we've obviously just seen this with Ursula, which kind of takes away the surprise of it, Priscilla is now a Valkyrie. I really like Valkyries, and I don't really see that many people use them, which is why I wanted to use Priscilla. And she can now use anima magic, so she can now fight. All of that shit, where, you know, maturity increased. All that shit, obviously, where she was able to heal so many HP because of a high magic stat, has now just been translated into doing magic damage. Yeah! Pretty freaking insane. Oh, god damn it, I realized I said insane. Why do I say that word a lot? I don't get why. Okay, look, I'll open this chest. Get boots, that increases movement. And then just wait. I don't know if that's another shaman. I think that might literally just been all the enemies, so I'm just gonna literally like see if I can maybe get like one final tiny itsy bitsy point in the you know support between Fiora and Sane. Whatever. Okay then, and then once again just kind of end it off because I don't really have much else to do. Okay. One thing to note before ending this off is that I should probably give Priscilla some shit to... well, I should probably take out one spell anyway. Another reason why I was buying so much anima magic was to wait for when... Are you kidding me? Priscilla can't even use any of these? I mean, I know she starts out with the lowest one, but I thought I had a fire on me. I know Urk does. I should give her that then at the next preparations for the next chapter. Ah... Fuck me, then. Okay, then. Nito, use that talisman to raise your resistance. Then I'm gonna have to give you some anima magic for the beginning of the next chapter, because all that's left for me to do now is just to have Legault open this chest, where we get a Brave Lance. And... can I... okay, yes, I don't have to drop shit anymore. And yes, the Brave Lance is obviously the lance equivalent of the Brave Axe, and the Brave Sword, and the Brave Bow, and all that, so okay. And, yep, that's all we can really do this chapter. I've done everything I can. I've managed to reach the requirements for the side quest as well, so... we'll just look at this nice corner over here. Ah, the lights are back. The rebels. What's happened? I have to make sure Mother is well. Hello? Is anyone there? Jafar!
Nino.
I'm glad you're well.
Why do you not kill me?
If we did that, Nino might die as well. You didn't take the prince's life, so we won't take yours. It's that simple.
So naive. Do you know how many of your friends I've killed?
You monster! Oh, Hector! Calm yourself. Bah! Some sins cannot be forgiven, but now we need all the help we can get to defeat Nurgle. Jafar, you were planning on throwing your life away, correct? If you've come to regret so many of your past actions, then fight with us.
Regrets, such emotions mean nothing.
Jafar!
If you want me to, I will do it.
Jafar! That's good, isn't it, Nino? Thank you! Thank you! Ah, Hector. Ursula. Beyond hearing so soon, this is quite excellent quintessence. I believe Lord Nurgle will be pleased. If Ursula did not die, she would be killed by Limstella in that cutscene. What could His Majesty be thinking? Detaining me for so long with no just cause. What? No, it can't be. The Prince. Commander! Commander Murdoch! You must come! What's happened? My apologies for the wait. The Queen will see you now. Very well. Let us proceed. The Queen of Byron. Even if it is a private audience, courtly niceties aren't my strong suit. Mine either. Let's go. Ah, so you've returned. And you were successful? You recovered the fire emblem safely? Queen Helene, has no one told you? Last night in the manse? Oh, something about assassins sneaking in, wasn't it? I have no time for such trifles. Quickly, the emblem. Ah, without a doubt, this is the fire emblem. Haha! With this, my Zephiel holds rightful claim to the succession. Now it will never pass that annoying Guinevere. Queen Helene. Oh, yes, I've forgotten. You've promised rewards. The road to the Shrine of Seals, was it not? I have a pressing question to ask of you first. What is His Royal Highness Prince Zephiel to you? I beg your pardon? His Highness Zephiel is your true-born son, isn't he? Or is he, like the Fire Emblem, nothing more than a tool for securing the throne? How dare you! Such insolence! To whom do you think you are speaking? This has nothing to do with title. You are free to possess your desires and aspirations, but your own innocent son, how can you do anything that places His Highness's life at risk? What? What do you mean? Of what do you speak? Didn't you hear us? Assassins nearly killed Lindis. That's enough. I beg your leave. Wait right there! We are not finished! Someone! Someone stop those insolent children! Someone! My Lady Queen. Murdoch! I thought you'd been summoned to the castle by His Majesty. That's correct. I've only just returned. One of my men told me all that happened last night. There's something that I must inform you of, Your Majesty. Well, that's that, huh? Lord Pent, Lady Louise, I ruined a perfectly good opportunity. I'm terribly sorry. You said nothing that I did not agree with. Do not think long on it. Lady Helene has changed. Before she got married, she was a kind woman who wanted to be a good wife and a good mother. She and the king are ill-matched. She has suffered much. And now she is obsessed with the succession. Such a sad life. His parents are alive, yet they're both awful. I feel so sorry for him. Even if it was just, I should have left it unsaid. I angered the queen, and in doing so lost the only aid we had in Byron. It's over and done with. No sense worrying about it now. Let's consider our next course of action. Wait! Who's there? Go no farther. Queen Helene? Where are your guards? Your name is Elliewood, yes? Take this book and this seal. My reward to you. Your Majesty, this book contains the road to the Shrine of Seals. The seal was a wedding present from Count Rigley from Etruria. I was saving it for Zephiel, but I believe at this time that you need it more. Furthermore, your path will remain clear for the next 3 days. No matter what happens during that time, Byron's soldiers will not move. I can make no promises about the king's own troops, though. You've done more than enough. You have my heartfelt gratitude. But, Your Majesty, why all of this for us? I want to thank you, not as a queen, but as a mother. For saving my son, I am forever in your debt. Now, you should get going. Queen Helene. Zephiel! Mother? Is something amiss? You've endured much heartache because of me. I'm sorry. That's not so! Zephiel, my dear, irreplaceable son. From this day forward, I want us to live together as one loving family. Your father and I, and your sister Guinevere, too. Mother, I am ashamed of the way I have behaved. The king may not forgive me for the woman I have been, yet I shall make recompense. No matter the time, I want to change. If I speak to him from the heart, someday he will understand. After all, we are a family. That's right, he will see. So the book is a map. What's this seal? This is a heaven seal. To receive something so valuable. She really listened to you, didn't she? Let's take them and go. She listened to us, didn't she? That's right, all of us. I guess. Let's make for the Shrine of Seals. Once you make it there, something's bound to happen. And we get another Heaven Seal. And we got the side quest. To unlock this side quest, you had to recruit Nino, have her speak to Jafar, and make sure that both of them are still alive by the end of the chapter. So next time on Fire Emblem, the Blazing Blade, we're going to be dealing with this side quest, and I'm kind of not enjoying this, but kind of am for reasons you will see. So take care, and I'll see you guys next time.